Dominant England keeps Sri Lanka winless. England coasted to victory in their chase, first through an aggressive opening partnership between Jason Roy and Johnny Bairstow, and then a more sedate but equally as ruthless stand between Joe Root and Owen Morgan, the latter of whom needed some runs. In truth, England's batsmen barely broke into a sweat. Sri Lanka's bowlers didn't bowl particularly badly, but nor were they able to contain the run rate on such a good pitch, while the fielders flew themselves around, scrapping for every run. Ultimately, however, their efforts were futile once again. They just didn't have enough runs. From beginning, England won the toss and opted to bowl. No surprises there, as England opted to bowl after winning the toss. Sri Lanka might be thankful for that too, as they wouldn't want their batsmen to be under any pressure chasing a big total. The hosts are strengthened further by the return of Jason Roy. Sri Lanka have included Dhananjaya de Silva. He needs to replicate his test form. Avishka Fernando has also been included to bolster that batting lineup. Got to feel for Sri Lanka fans. They are really getting used to this level of cricket from their stars. Kusal Perera was trapped leg before wicket by Sam Curran in just the second over, and he has to walk back for a duck. 2 balls later, Avishka Fernando suffers the same fate as well and is trapped plumb in front. That ball did move back in. Sri Lanka are 6 for 2 already, and the worst part is that both Kusal and Avishka wasted 2 reviews. Sam Curran strikes again, and he will really fancy picking up a 5-wicket haul today. This was a sharp in-swinger once again, and Nisanka sees his stumps rattled. They are 12 for 3 now, and this just doesn't look good one bit. That's a lame pull shot from Asal Anka, and for a change, it's David Willey who picks up a wicket instead of Sam Curran. Sri Lanka are 21 for 4, and they badly need runs from Hasaranga. Dhananjaya de Silva has been fantastic today, striking boundaries regularly, and he has forged a very important partnership with Hasaranga. These two have stemmed the rod to an extent with their 50-run partnership, but they need to keep going for a very long period. Sam Curran persisted with a short ball strategy against Hasaranga despite the fact that he pulled him for a boundary in the previous over, but this time, the bowler wins the contest. He had a fielder stationed at the deep mid-wicket boundary, and Hasaranga found him. Sri Lanka lose number 5 and have just 86 on the board now. Expecting Dasun Shanaka to last 30 overs isn't ideal. He loves to play his shots. Dhananjaya de Silva misses his century by 9 runs. The 100 was there for the taking, but he miscues a short ball and is caught near the boundary. He played so well but will be disappointed on missing the ton. Sri Lanka needed him to bat into the death overs as well, but now with 93 balls still left in the innings, it's going to be very tough for them to bat out 50 overs. Sri Lanka finish with 241 runs for 9 wickets. This in all likelihood won't be enough to challenge England, but they have certainly given something to their bowlers to defend. What a start by England. It's hardly surprising anyway. Roy and Bairstow are going hard at the target. Roy in particular has been very severe, finding the boundary 8 times in the power play. England raced to 65 runs, no lost wicket after 10 overs. Another one shines on his home ground today after the younger Curran's exploits. Roy has been very good on his return to the playing 11, and he has already brought up his half-century. He will fancy reaching 3 figures with a moderate target in front of him. Root and Morgan have effortlessly been involved in another 50-plus partnership, and England should get the job done with ease from here on. Just 85 needed now with almost half the overs remaining. The England captain just stepped out and smashed a biggie before getting to his half-century. This is all too easy for these players. Root joins in the fun as well to register back-to-back 50s in the series. Just 40 needed now, and they have 97 deliveries to get it done. What a dominant performance yet again by England. They lost Bairstow and Roy in quick succession, and Sri Lanka had to really pounce on that and pick at least one more wicket to put some pressure. Instead, Root managed to pull the strings with Morgan keeping the scorecard ticking. Both batsmen hit attractive 50s and remained unbeaten until the end, putting more than 100. They get the job done with balls to spare. What a crushing win to seal the series.